So we're going to be checking out the USX full motion TV wall mount here. You can see I have my TV mounted on the wall here. But before we get into the mount itself, a few tools that you are going to need to have. So you are going to need a drill with some basic bits. And then if you want to have like these Allen wrench bits, this would be helpful for a few things. You are going to need a stud finder. You're also going to need a socket set, and that is just to put it into the wall itself. Now, it does come with a level. It comes with a little bit of cable management. Obviously, the instructions, they're super easy to follow. And then all of this is left over depending on what kind of TV you have. Now, I just mounted a small 32-inch TV, as you can see here. But all of this stuff, so this can go up from 32 to a 65-inch TV. That's why there is a little bit of the mount hanging down, because I have a 32. Now, all of this is depending on the Vessi mount that's on the back of your TV. So if we check out the back, this is the part right here. There's two that are going to go on the Vessi mount of your TV. So like these screws and this spacer were all included with the mount. So this is where you're going to need the basic bits, is for here. And then there's another screw right here. And then this is going to be where you might want to have the Allen wrench set, as well as these right here to kind of tighten everything up. And then to get these into the wall, that's just paper, is why you might want to get the socket set, because I just used a wrench and it took me forever. But if I had a socket set, this would have been 1,000 times faster. So it does come with the level that's going to be needed. And you're definitely going to want to make sure that everything is level there. And then you also are going to need a stud finder, because that's where you're going to want to put these into studs. So you can see that the TV, it tilts back and forth, as well as comes out against the wall as well. So just going to try to do this one-handed. You can see how these all get flat. And then if you want to tilt it back and forth, and then loosening up these is how you're going to be able to tilt it up and down there. So very nice TV mount. You know, I followed the directions. It was pretty easy to put up. I'm super happy with it. I'm super happy with how everything turned out. But just be aware that it doesn't come with all the tools needed to mount it. So that is something that you might want to get. But I absolutely love it. I'm going to be buying I'm probably going to be getting more than one for some other TVs around the house. But definitely like it. Definitely want to check out if this is what you're looking for.